What's up, gamers? Today we're gonna learn how to speedrun a game that isn't released. Wait, what? Okay, so there's only so much we can actually do with the incredibly limited info, but I can try and prepare myself, or anyone interested, in the goofiest way possible. Now it's time for boot camp!
Attention, attention!
Hotel Investigation 09, shortened to High 09, is an online ARG browser game created as a follow-up to Shipwrecked 64. It'll consist of 4 phases, gated off for access for 2 days each so people will be able to actually catch up. You play as Howls, a little dog fellow with a camera and 0 motor skills.
I love tripping and falling.
You can gain really fast speeds, but you can lose it in dramatic fashion. And trust me, this is a horror game where you'll need to run. By holding shift, the player can engage in running. However, if you run into a closed door, you slam your face into it. The trick to not being a fucking dumbass is to let go of shift before you get enraged to open the door. Press E to open it, then immediately press the shift key again, almost entirely conserving the momentum of gay blue Scooby-Doo. Your movement speed and direction is completely irrespective to your view. By that I mean, if you start running backwards from where you look, it's just as effective as moving forward. Same goes for strafing. You can make 90-degree turns pretty fast without losing speed, but too much more and you slow to a crawl. Some doors are not door. Sometimes there's just wood blocking the top. In this case, you don't have to stop yourself running, as you'll automatically slide under them, but you will want to release the run button while sliding and press it again after, because holding it the entire time does not resume sprinting. In fact, you lose all your speed, and the walking state is restored whenever you go past them. One key mechanic in High 09 is the camera, which does not affect your movement. However, while using it, you can't really see shit. In order to not eat bricks, at least for early runs, it may be opportunistic to stop wherever a photo must be taken, then resume running later. Reminder that in High 09 you'll be chased by big scary monsters. To not get curb stomped, you can enter a barrel by repeatedly spamming E until one is entered. You might also be able to stun them using a flashlight later on, but that puppy's hand charged. To fill up on power you have to slow down and turn that thing, and hey, wait a minute, I thought you played as a dog, not a sitting duck. But remember, this is an open world puzzle ARG game, and we don't know all the puzzles, or even what goes where. But you're in luck, because I have the incomplete speculative guide for you! While most of what we have in the game are disconnected pieces, there are still some bits that can be put together. In phase 1, you start off with the outdoors. The hotel is just waiting for you to go in, but you might actually want to take a detour to Walter's puzzle down the walkway to the right. If you send a photo, he'll send back a document asking for help. A phone on the far side of the room will tell you to fuck off, so presumably, you need to take a snapshot that will result in something causing the actual phone call. Under the desk, yes, you can check under the mouse wheel, interacting with the black box shows a picture of Olive behind bars, just like the bars at the other side of the room. Your goal could very well end up being to recreate this photo, though we know this one at least gets you Walter's document printed. Then you and come across another computer which requires some sort of photo. After that you and then get to the guest room with Bucky, Beaver, and his friends. The puzzle requires you to place hats on dummies, and we already know which rooms belong to who already from a video describing the guest personalities. Vandal's hat can also be found somewhere around here, but it's likely a red herring intended to throw people off track to the actual solution, since Olive doesn't wear a hat normally anyways. Vandal's hat most likely gets used in some other place. Walter's hat is directly on the way there, so you should be able to book it to the back room and then pop that sucker on the fallen down mannequin. Once you then you activate the mechanism and descend into the basement. Here, there are monsters who will wreck you, but there's also the Trogging Roller! Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how this thing works. There's 3 statues of a wolf, a bunny, and another wolf. Pressing buttons to the right of each statue will make a light turn away from the statue it's currently at, move to the button you just pressed, and then shine on that one. However it works, the solution seems to be on the end of the left, and you have to hit send once you're finished. Also, there might be a secret button to the far right, but I honestly have no idea. After Flashengenfer, you find a door that transports you to Dry Desert, where you can find Chelsea in her cool shop in the middle of the sand. She's very nice.
If you dropped and shattered your camera, I would celebrate.
After that, you meet Old Man Rex. Maybe you take your eyes out. I don't know, could be. But regardless, Howls is beat up pretty bad by the end of it all. Something Evangelion, and you've beaten the game! This was an incredibly stupid idea, and I hope you enjoyed.